Experienced off-roaders know they're likely to face obstacles when conquering trails. That's why having a vehicle with ample ground clearance is essential. A vehicle that sits high from the ground will have enough room between the dirt and its undercarriage to glide over rocks and fallen tree branches with no hassles. These 9 models are the SUVs with the most ground clearance for 2024. This slideshow lists each model's base price. Keep in mind that to get maximum ground clearance, you may have to purchase a more expensive trim than the base model or invest in optional equipment. We've listed our picks based on each model's maximum ground clearance, from lowest to highest. 2024 Ford Expedition. Maximum ground clearance, 10.6 inches. The Timberline trim is your best bet if you want maximum ground clearance from the Expedition. The Expedition Timberline complements its 10.6 inches of clearance with a wealth of trail-friendly amenities, including standard 4-wheel drive, all-terrain tires, and performance-tuned off-road shocks and suspension. This trim also has unique exterior lighting for nighttime off-roading. Ford's Expedition Timberline has a 440 horsepower turbocharged V6 and starts at $71,805. The Expedition's other trims have 380 horsepower and 400 horsepower versions of the Turbo 6. If the Timberline is outside your budget, know that the ground clearance with the more affordable base model Expedition XL STX is also pretty solid, coming in at 9.8 inches. 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. Maximum ground clearance, 10.9 inches. The Grand Cherokee is Jeep's 5-passenger mid-sized SUV. The Grand Cherokee L is its extended wheelbase variant, and the Grand Cherokee 4xe is the plug-in hybrid version. Ground clearance for this model ranges from 8.4 inches to 10.9 inches. This Jeep's Overland trim has 10.9 inches of ground clearance and comes standard with 4-wheel drive. You also get 10.9 inches of ground clearance with the Grand Cherokee 4xe's Trailhawk trim. That version adds a height-adjustable air suspension, semi-active damping, and a forward-facing off-road camera. The Grand Cherokee 4xe Trailhawk can wade through 24 inches of water. 2024 Land Rover Range Rover Sport. Maximum ground clearance, 11.1 inches. The Range Rover Sport features a posh cabin and lively engine options. It's an excellent choice if you want an off-roader with a deluxe vibe. It's built for luxurious living, offering standard amenities like leather upholstery and heated front and rear seats. All Range Rover Sport models have tech features like wireless device charging, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless smartphone integration. This Land Rover offers up to 11.1 inches of ground clearance, making it excellent for trails. In addition, the Range Rover Sport can wade through 35.4 inches of water. 2024 Land Rover Discovery. Maximum ground clearance 11.1 inches. Land Rover's Discovery melds high-quality luxury with rugged, trail-friendly capability. This 3-row luxury SUV seats up to 7 passengers and offers a plush cabin and premium standard features like wireless smartphone integration, wireless device charging, a dual-pane panoramic roof, and a Meridian audio system. The base turbocharged 4-cylinder engine has 296 horsepower, and a 355 horsepower turbo V6 upgrade is available. An air suspension and hill descent control are standard. The default ground clearance is 8.1 inches, but you can increase it to 11.1 inches by engaging the SUV's off-road drive mode. 2024 Land Rover Defender. Maximum ground clearance, 11.5 inches. The Defender caters to drivers who need a luxury mid-size SUV with ample passenger capacity and outstanding off-roading skills. This versatile hauler can, in its longest version, be had with 3 rows of seats to accommodate up to 8 people and comes standard with 4-wheel drive, a 2-speed transfer case, weight sensing, and hill descent control. An air suspension is optional. Adding it allows you to unlock the Defender's maximum 11.5 inches of ground clearance. A 296 horsepower engine is standard, and optional powertrains with up to 518 horsepower are available. The Defender has a comfortable ride on pavement, so it's a pleasant daily driver and commuter vehicle when it's not tackling trails. 2024 Land Rover Range Rover. Maximum ground clearance, 11.6 inches. The Range Rover places in the top half of our luxury large SUV rankings. It's one of the most expensive picks in its class, but you get opulent accommodations, robust powertrains, and excellent off-roading abilities for the money. The powertrain lineup includes V8 and plug-in hybrid options, and the ride is smooth on paved roads. This SUV comes standard with an air suspension that can increase or decrease the vehicle's ride height. This suspension offers 8.6 inches of ground clearance in its default setting and 11.6 inches when adjusted for off-roading. 2024 Jeep Wrangler. Maximum ground clearance, 12.9 inches. The Wrangler is arguably the best vehicle you can buy for hardcore off-roading. It comes in 2-door and 4-door versions and seats up to 5 people. All models have 4-wheel drive, and the standard engine is a 285 horsepower V6. The powertrain range includes options with up to 470 horsepower. Unfortunately, the fuel economy is subpar, and the handling on paved roads is a bit truck-like. This Jeep is available with the Extreme 35 package, which adds 35-inch tires that increase the ground clearance to 12.9 inches. The package is standard on the Rubicon 392 trim and available on other models.
Before we move on, I want to bring attention to the fact that 79% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Come on, fam. Please hit that subscribe button and support the channel. It really helps out. Moving on.
2024 Ford Bronco. Maximum ground clearance, 13.1 inches. The Bronco offers pleasant handling on paved roads and is a star in dirt, gravel, and mud. It comes in 2-door and 4-door versions. With most trims, 2-door models have between 8.4 and 11.6 inches of ground clearance, depending on the size of the tires. Similarly, the ground clearance for most of the 4-door versions ranges from 8.3 to 11.5 inches. Everglades and Raptor versions offer more ground clearance than the rest of Bronco's trims. Everglades models provide 11.6 inches between the dirt and the undercarriage. The Raptor's ground clearance is 13.1 inches, and it adds features like heavy-duty skid plates and adaptive Fox shock absorbers. 2024 Mercedes-AMG G63. Maximum ground clearance, 13.8 inches. The Mercedes-AMG G63 is the high-performance version of the G-Class. Like the rest of the G-Class lineup, this SUV is notable for its boxy silhouette, military-themed styling, and exemplary off-roading capabilities. It comes standard with features like high-performance brakes and an adaptive suspension. In addition, all models ramp up the luxury with amenities like Nappa leather upholstery and heated front and rear seats. Opt for the 4x4 square trim and you'll get 13.8 inches of ground clearance. However, with a price approaching $360,000, this trim is nearly double the cost of the base G63. Thank you for the attention and have a nice day.